Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I had to restart this one because audio issues. Anyways, I woke up about 37 minutes ago, approximately, and I checked my phone just to make sure I'm up to date with everything. I look on Twitter, and I find out that they released a new trailer for this game that I've been waiting for quite a while. Raid World War II. Now, if you don't know Raid World War II, it was announced a couple months, I guess you could say, ago. And basically the idea, to give it to general people, I guess, who don't know it, it's a 4-player co-op game where you kill Nazis and steal gold. Now, for Payday 2 players, to bring it into your sense, it's pretty much the Payday. It's World War II version of Payday 2, so far as I know. Now, we're gonna look through the trailer because I like to do that with trailers. So we have really nice music. I really do like the music. Now, before anyone's confused, this is not made by Overkill. This is made by theMDLune. The Starbreeze is overseeing it, I like to think, but hopefully theMDLune has all the rights. Nothing wrong with Starbreeze, just I want to see what they have to offer, since Starbreeze at this point is well known for Payday 2 and other types of games, but mainly Payday 2 and the Payday franchise. And to see Raid World War II is something new, and I'm very excited to see what they've got planned. So, we can see in this shot, the little music in the background, thunder. Our four heroes, anti-heroes, mercenaries, whatever you want to call them, have infiltrated a Nazi kind of, I guess, library, kind of like information house. As you can see here, the Nazi symbols, obviously Nazis. As you can see, our one Nazi soldier will just not refuse to die. Now, this is one of our first characters. Now, there's been a lot of art and other promotional stuff for this game, and so far as we know, I think this guy is Swedish. I'm pretty sure he's Swedish because he had the wolf little emblem, which I actually found out. I found that. I was one of the first few people to find that. I found an Easter egg. Which, funny enough, I think some of the few developers of this game actually follow me. I don't know. I can't remember for sure, but they do know who I am. I think. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, I found the wolf emblem, and I sent that to them, and they were like, well, yeah, we knew that was there. But yeah, they, I guess, congratulated me for finding it. But anyways, so we're led to believe that this guy is Swedish. Now, as you can see here, he's finding information. Now, this is our other character, which I presume to be British or French, to be honest, just because how he acts. But just from this one scene, you can already tell that these characters don't seem to... They're either very close kind of friends, and they like to banter a lot, or these characters do not really like each other, but they work together so they can steal gold. Because he just picks up the letter and he's like, nope. And he's like, are you kidding me? I've been sitting here looking through files all day, man. And he seems to be more of the technician type of guy because he's planning all these sticks of C4 or dynamite, whatever you want to call them. So as we can see here, he's like, this guy. He has a little pocket watch. And that kind of also leaves me to believe that he might be British or French. I don't know. It's one of those two. It's like, dude, this one won't budge. You know what? I'm tired of this. And I'll be sure to play as this character because he represents a lot like me. So as you can see here, the Nazi moves the whatever you call those things. I don't remember what they're exactly called. Someone is gonna call me an idiot in the comments, but oh well. Vinyl records, what they play. But yeah, he moves it and it gets a bit more epic now. As you can see here, we have a little bank, kind of a little vault here. I don't believe that it is a bank. I mean, it could be a bank, but I feel like it's a more Nazi information house, but that's just me. So we got our two other characters here, which I'll go into more, but yes, you can see him. He pulls out the knife out of this character. We see him stumbling. They're packing all the gold. Now, from this character, you can see the Soviet Union type of thing there, the hammered communist type of thing. So we have a communist Mr. Foster here. No, but we have our other character, which I'm betting Ness, if he does get this game, will be playing as him a lot. But yeah, we see him. He notices the dude. Doesn't tell the American over here, who now has an eye patch. Grabs the knife and he just throws a gold bar at him. This also kind of leads me to believe that these characters still don't like each other in some ways, because they look frustrated at each other because, one, he didn't tell him that dude was there, but he kind of didn't want to, because if he did, then the dude would probably throw the knife and then someone would have died. And he kind of feels like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they don't really seem to like each other as much. But the Swedish guy always finds the information. The Nazi soldiers pull up. So we can look at our first few weapons here. Looks to be like the shotgun and kind of looks like the Swedish K, but I know it's not what it's actually called. It's a different type of gun, I'm pretty sure. But that's the closest as you can get. As they walk out, they planted all the dynamite there. And we get a more view of their characters. He's seems to be the shotgun guy. Seems to be the submachine gun type of guy. AK and LMG type of character. As they walk out here. In the rain. They all get their guns ready. Now, the way he just acts seems so British to me, like British type of humor, and you'll see why in a few seconds. I like to think that this scene was taken as two different ways, but I like to fuse them together. Either the guys are like, really, man? Really? You had to flip them off? You had to count down to the middle finger? Or they were like, dude, the bombs are delayed. But I like to think it's a kind of like a combination of both. But they all look at him and he's like, what? And they're like, we're waiting for something. Explosions happen and they're about to start firing. There you have it. Raid, World War II. So, I've been so excited for this game for such a long time, ever since the E3 trailer back in 2016. And you can currently play this game right now, I think, at PAX, as I've heard. PAX. They're playing it. I don't know. Let's check the Twitter. Checking the Twitters here. Is it on the other side? I think it's Lion Game Lion that they're doing the thing. Yeah, let's check. Oh, I got a notification. Nice. But yeah, the 4-player FPS is due this summer, and you can try it this weekend at PAX. Now, I already want to pre-order this game because it's something that I've been wanting for a long time. I've wanted a proper, not a proper co-op game, because I feel like Overkill did a pretty good proper 4-player co-op game. And I feel like Lion Game Lion is going to expand on that. But I've wanted a proper World War II co-op game. And this looks to be my dream. Now, as you can see here, we have a sniper rifle. We have a kind of like an LMG, maybe a Thompson, and a RPG right there. But yeah, I've been really excited for this. So we're going to go to the website here. And here you go. Also, here's some of the music. Really do like that. So we got Raid World War II. So we're supposedly this is the American. This is British or French, but I'm gonna because I'm betting I can get all of these right except for him, because the way he just acts seems so British, but like British and French. I'm gonna call it out and say he's British. He's the Hoxton of the group. He's the Wolf, so he's Swedish. He's the guy I'm gonna be playing a lot, and he's the Soviet Union Ness or the communist. So probably. I don't know, he looked Chinese from the original fan art, but not fan art, official art, but he could be many other things, who knows. Maybe they'll do alternate costumes, not paid DLC, hopefully, or not day one DLC. Maybe down the line they can, but or just like a free cosmetic in the game where you can change the way that they look. I don't know, just kind of like a little neat side thing. Who knows, maybe even Payday 2 players might get a little extra something while playing this game. Probably not. They probably wouldn't do a character, because that way it would be so broken if they did that way. But just kind of like a little neat nod to Payday. Who knows, maybe they did in that trailer. I mean, of course you got the bank, and you got overkill type of bombs going on in here, but who knows. So from what it looks like, and I can't fully tell, he seems to have the Thompson gun, kind of like a Thompson submachine gun. He either has the Gerber Cruz type of pistol, or the Weather PPK, whatever you want to call that gun, the James Bond gun, or the M1911. He has a shotgun, no doubt about it. That is a shotgun. It's a pump action. And this one is definitely carrying a rifle of some sort. Wars are not always fought at the front line. I do not know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. All right, moving on. I don't know if the website is a bit messed up, because if you go down here, there's like a bunch of preview images that I can't get to. So, maybe I just have to click on them. I'm an idiot. Anyways, let's move up here. Fight the good fight, but fight dirty. Raid World War II is an action-packed 4-player co-op shooter set during a time when the Nazis was winning and hope was in short supply. 4 players team up to fight and steal all across Europe. Anything goes, as long as one simple goal is achieved. Kill those Nazis. Now it says stop the Nazis, but I like to switch it up with kill, just because, Nazis. Anyways, as we... here we go. So, we get a better look into the game here. Now, we can see here that kind of looks like an underground type of area. You got him having a rifle here, him having a pistol. Now, I don't know. There was some gameplay trailer that a gameplay trailer was leaked, kind of, to show the inside of a game. I looked at it. I can't remember if you can switch between weapons. Hopefully you can. Otherwise, this is going to be a very interesting experience for, like, pistol players. But I would really like it if they, keep the traditional, like, you got your primary and then you got your secondary. This guy seems to be using the shotgun. He's probably going to pump it up here in a second. And the Thompson right there. Now, it does seem like that you can shoot heads off. Who knows? But hopefully they have some interesting stuff to do. Maybe some interesting, like, Nazi types or something, just so it's not always kind of like an arcadey kind of shooter. But hey, who knows? We probably won't have the armor. So as you can see here, this is them packing the gold. You don't see the... actually kind of looks like he's in the back there, but... yeah, they're packing gold. So that's kind of our side objective, is we steal gold for ourselves. So we're basically mercenaries at this point. We're basically mercenaries. So we're good, but we're also doing dirty work. Time to stir the hornet's nest. 4 men are brought together with a purpose to do everything they can to foil the Nazi operation. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. Their reckless ways are perfect as they are sent out into Europe to sabotage, assassinate, and I don't know what that word says. Privilize? I don't know. I have a hard time reading, so there you go. Everything bearing the swastika. Good. I'm glad they did not, I guess, fade away. I mean, how can you... The only way you could really get rid of the Nazi symbol, like stay away from the swastikas and the lot of awfulness that war brought us, is to be like, oh, they're Nazis, but not the ones that you fought in World War II. They're a different type of Nazi. No, they're like, no, we got Nazis. They're Nazis. So this is probably the most times I've said Nazis in a video. Hopefully YouTube does not kick me out for that. I'm talking about the game, YouTube. This is the game. It's not real life. There were okay, let's not get into that. But a wrench with a lot to lose will not go willing, so expect some resistance. I don't know what that means, but a new world disorder. Raid World War II takes place in the mid-set. Is that what it says? Mints of a Europe in panic. Nazis aim to establish a new world order by any means they deem necessary. The war machine seems unstoppable as bullets do little to oh my god, these words are confusing. It's onslaught. But sometimes the best way to stop a war machine is from within. So let's look at the few images here. Now he's using a Thompson gun, which, I mean, to be fair, that could have been what he was using. This one is still probably using a Thompson gun. And I don't know if that's part of the machine, but it could be. You could lie down. I don't know why you would really do that. Apparently there's some sort of stealth system within this game, but then you got the Nazi over here. Well, actually, no, he's not a Nazi. He's the communist. And further proves that the M1911 will be in this game. So for you people who don't know, basically the cross kill. Now we're here. Now I did see there was going to be some sort of stealth element. So that's pretty cool, but I'm probably going to be going loud all the time. Unless there's achievements for it to do with stealth, I'm probably going to be going loud all the time. Now moving on from that, we have a day scenario, which that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting right there. Now we got a bomb right there. He's pretty excited about it. He's like, whoa, there's a bomb here. We got more. I love the gameplay, kind of like in-game kind of photo. Is that a mod attachment? That's a mod attachment because there's tape on that. That's a mod attachment. Are we going to have a customizable weapons? Because if we do, that's also a good thing. You should have, if you ever do a co-op kind of like FPS or just FPS in general, I don't know. Unless if it's competitive, don't add. If it's very competitive, like, you know, player versus player type thing, like CSGO, don't add modifications to guns. Because if you do that, then it becomes unbalanced and unfair. And like this game, where it's team-oriented, that's fair. Moving on. More. It kind of looks like he's getting alternate clothes. I don't know. Maybe there is an option for alternate clothing in this game. You see what I'm saying? Like, he looks like an alternate. Like, that looks like the clothes he was wearing in the original art for the game. And then we're back here. Oh, hold on. We got a more. Actually, I think we did actually get. I don't know. But yep, that's about it for today's video. 21 minutes. Now, what I recommend for all of you to do is follow Lion Game Lion, follow Starbreeze, follow anybody that are tied to this game, and just wait for updates to come out. There is a fan group on Steam, which I am a part of, so keep that in mind. And once more news comes out about this game, I guess I'll keep you posted. Also, by the way, whoever made that trailer, if you're watching, actually, if the Lion guys are watching, hi. Please don't copyright claim my video. I really love this game. It looks really cool. I love it. But yeah, whoever made the trailer, props to them, because that was an amazing. I love the cinematography, telling kind of like a short story. I love the art style. I love everything about it. It just looks really cool and up production, I guess, but still kind of like a doesn't seem like a AAA game in a way. Like there's kind of a new breed of like AAA, but with indies, because AAA is like, oh, we got more special effects and all that. This doesn't really feel like it does, but it feels like the best I could describe it is like Quentin Tarantino levels of indie. You know, it looks really good, but it still looks kind of indie, and I really do enjoy that. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I don't know when this video will be up because I did wake up very, very late. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's this game. And if it is this game, like I've said before, this will be replacing Payday 2 for a while for me because, dude, I'm going to be killing some Nazis. I don't have to feel bad about my consequences for killing officers now. Like, oh, God. Yep. That's the end of the video.